This is the pizza everyone tells you to get in Chicago. But apparently, this is what locals actually want. And somewhere between those two slices, we realized we didn't actually know which Chicago pizza deserves the hype. So instead of making another best pizza video, we're putting famous spots head-to-head with local favorites. 2 pizza styles, 2 head-to-head battles, and only 1 winner in each, except for the last stop. For that one, we handed the decision to a complete stranger, which could prove all our research or be a complete pizza bomb. It's deep dish time! This is Lou Malnati's, one of the most famous deep dish pizza places in the world, the iconic Chicago deep dish pizza. Some people say because it's now a chain, the quality has gone downhill and now it's a tourist trap, but we'll be the judge of that. What makes this crust so unique and so delicious is it's called a butter crust. Most deep dish crusts use corn oil, but this one is butter that they allow to sit in the crust and ferment for 48 hours, which gives it its light, crispy texture.
The crust is almost kind of like pie crusty.
Butter. So we got the Malnati Chicago Classic because we have to start the pizza battle the most classic way. Lean sausage, extra cheese, tomato sauce, and we got a cute little personal pan pizza because we have a lot of pizza to eat today. So I read that if you're a tourist, you use a fork and knife, and if you're a local, you use your face. So we're gonna do it like the locals do. It's actually not as cheesy as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know if it's because we got the smaller size. It really tastes a lot like sausage, and that crust, it is so crispy, and you can taste the butter. I think this is starting strong, and I can see why it's the most famous Chicago deep dish place in the world.
Pizza.
I think that's the wrong pizza chain.
So this is less like a sausage topping. It's more like a sausage layer. Look at this whole thing. It's like a patty.
Well, Lou set the standard for deep dish pizza, which means it should be pretty hard for our challenger to beat. Our deep dish challenger is literally down the street. And if locals are right, this could beat Lou's, but without all the hype. Wow! That is huge! Deep dish challenger. Will it win? So this is the art of pizza. This is locally loved and highly rated, but what is really cool is that it's a slice shop. It's every day. You literally can just get pizza by the slice, which is really hard to find, especially with deep dish. They have all the kinds of pizza here, but of course, since it is a deep dish battle, we got the recommended sausage and pepperoni deep dish with all the cheese, and the crust cannot contain how heavy the topping is, which is a sign of a good deep dish. Now we gotta do it like the local, no fork and knife. I mean, it's 2 layers of buttery crust.
Well, the lady at the front told us that it's 2 layers of pizza on top of each other.
It's basically 2 layers of dough with your ingredients in the middle.
And it's true.
It's stuffed with like 500 pounds of cheese. The tomato sauce is actually really fresh tasting. Like it feels like maybe they made it this morning, definitely not from a can. That is a good slice of deep dish.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever picked up a pizza and thought it was a weight. Like this thing is so heavy. I'm willing to take on the pounds. This is delicious.
Thank you! So if you only get 1 deep dish pizza, famous or local?
The local one.
Absolutely, art of pizza, 1 hands down.
It was so good. I actually didn't like the pie crust from the first one. And the tomatoes.
So fresh.
It was the best.
Cheesy.
This one.
Shocking, because already local is winning over famous. I love it. So we finished the deep dish battle, and now we're moving on to what locals actually eat, tavern style. But our next stop is almost 1 hour out of the city, but everybody said you have to experience this. So if it doesn't ruin every other pizza we've ever had, that's gonna be a huge waste of time. Well, a bus almost hit us on the way here, so this pizza better be worth it. Already loving the vibe. This is Vito and Nick's. This has been a historic pizza joint since the 1920s. It's family run with Sicilian roots, and it is packed with locals, so I think we're in for a pizza treat. The pizza that most tourists associate Chicago with is the deep dish. But if you ask a local, they're going to tell you they eat tavern style or cracker crust, which is what Vito and Nick's is known for. They say that their crust is a protected recipe and it's cut party style in squares, and that's the common way of doing it because it's actually meant to be a salty bar snack and not a full meal, so you can kind of just grab a piece and eat. So we didn't know we wanted to get, so the waitress was like, I got you. And then she brought us 4 pens on top. We have egg with deep fried pepperoni, which is apparently like bacon. Then we have giardiniera, very classic Chicago topping with sliced beef, which is what they put on their Italian Chicago sandwiches, which we're having in another video. What's that? On a pizza. Think of like if you went to Subway and then you combine it with pizza. I actually really like that. It's spicy, crispy, and salty. We have pepperoni and then the absolute ultimate classic, the sausage. The sausage is fantastic. They say they make in-house. It's cheesy, but this is all about that tavern style crust. And when they call it a cracker crust, they aren't lying. That is so crispy and very delicious. Well, even though that was our famous pick for this round, it felt so local. And that is the mission of our channel, to help you eat like a local and avoid the tourist traps. So if that's your vibe, hit subscribe because we still have more Chicago food to eat. But now we have to go see if we really needed to leave downtown for the best tavern-style pizza. Well, after an hour drive through the craziness that is Chicago traffic, we have arrived at Pizza Michi. I saw this as locally loved all over Reddit. All right, where should we go for pizza in the area?
You should go to Pizza Michi.
I would say Pizza Michi is amazing.
But it does have some hype because the Infatuation called it the best tavern-style pizza in all of Chicago. But we'll be the judge of that. The vibe is significantly different than Vito and Nick's. It's more modern, trendy, sexy diner. And the concept here is a lot different too. You build your own. There is no pre-made pizza, and they use local seasonal ingredients. We wanted to have something that we could equally test against Vito and Nick's, so we got another giardiniera and Italian beef pizza. And this one looks fancy. And this crust is like so paper thin, might even be thinner than the last place. Ooh, that giardiniera, ooh, the giardiniera is a little spicier than I expected.
That one has way too many peppers, so I'm gonna go for this one.
Safe choice. But it's all about that crust. They nailed the cracker crust. This is Chicago on a plate. Wow. Okay, so should they drive 1 hour out of town for tavern style or stay downtown?
I think you should drive.
And I agree.
Because it's all about the crust, baby. And the crust was salty and delicious.
And the toppings, perfectly balanced, and there was a lot of veggies in the giardiniera, so it wasn't so spicy. It's spicy.
Am I turning red?
Which means you could taste everything else. And now we're giving up control and letting a local decide where we eat next, which feels a little dangerous because it could be a complete pizza bomb. Where should we go get Chicago pizza?
Salerno's right down the street. Coal-fired pizza down the street.
Pizza Lobo is probably, I'm from Logan Square originally. Okay. Pizza Lobo's probably like one of my fave.
I would go Salerno's.
Salerno's, right on the corner.
Yeah.
I go to either Dante's,
Okay.
there's one on Chicago, and we go to Dicey's.
Couple different responses, but Salerno got 2. So that's the majority, and that is, I guess, where we're going. Well, we didn't know where we were coming before we came here, so I have no talking points because the local sent us here. But we wanted to keep things kind of the same, so we got the sausage with giardiniera on cracker crust, and look, this looks like a normal pizza.
I'm confused.
It's triangles and lots of cheese. Actually kind of shocked. Very different than what we've had earlier. All right, slice. Let's get a good one. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that is cheesy. Okay. Ah! That is literally insane. Okay, come on. Wow. If you like a classic cheesy, crispy crust, this one is going to be your favorite of the day because this cheese knows no bounds. I love the giardiniera. I wish there was a little bit more of it, but the sausage is really good. The crust is crispy. It's maybe not a Chicago pizza, but it's a good pizza. Hope we brought your lactate. Yeah, cheesy.
It's really spicy. I think I got like all pepper there. I actually have no comment because my face is on fire right now.
And the dog. So after a full day of eating pizza around Chicago, we had a local winner, we had a famous winner, and we had a local that sent us to a maybe not very Chicago pizza place that was still good. So our recommendation, if you're going to pick one pizza in Chicago, we think the Tavern style is the best because you can eat more of it. And our favorite pizza place of the entire day was Vito and Nick's. It was worth the hour detour, and you should go. But pizza is famous in Chicago. But is Chicago more than pizza? Well, watch this video next to come along with us to find out.